Well, we got a storm coming in tonight. It's supposed to last till probably Tuesday, talking up to 1.5 feet of snow. So I'm going to be spending the majority of today working on getting this tractor ready to go. It would have been ready to go yesterday, but I decided to get ambitious, and now I caused more work for myself. Basically, the old ignition switch, the key wouldn't catch, and I decided to replace it. And the new one doesn't work right. It must not be made for this. I'm not a mechanic. This is the first vehicle I've put serious effort into trying to work on and learn about. Other than that, I just pretty much change the oil and change minor things on my vehicles. So yeah, everything with this is a learning curve. So I got the wrong ignition switch. We can still start it if we jump it off the starter, but the only reason I switched out that ignition switch is, like I said, I was having trouble getting it to work right, and I wanted to put a heat houser on this. I figured I'd better fix that before I go and put the heat houser on it. The other thing with this tractor is the loader runs off of a PTO pump, which means I can't operate the loader and the snowblower at the same time. I don't know how well you're going to see this snowblower. So what I come up with is I took some angle iron, raised the loader up, cut me a few pieces. There's a second one on the hydraulic cylinder on the other side. I put one in here just to keep the bucket from tipping down all the way, and that will hopefully keep it up off the ground so that I can disconnect the PTO pump, because last winter I'd get about halfway down my driveway, have to hop off, unhook the snowblower, hook the loader back up, raise the loader, unhook the loader, hook the snowblower back up, and just didn't work real well. The other thing I wanted to get done before the snow came that I'm not going to be able to is to get my lights up and working. But this fall I switched it over to a 24-volt system, and these lights are all 12-volt. So what that means is I'm going to have to buy a I think they're called a reducing converter, and hook that into the wiring so I don't burn out my lights. And that's going to have to wait because I'm going to have to order it. But the good news about that is I'll still be able to put the heat houser on without having to take it off to adjust the lights. So that part's good. I think though that I'm only going to be able to put on 2 out of the 3 panels of the heat houser, because there's a front piece and then there's 2 sides, and basically I think that this one, that my controls for the loader are going to be in the way of it, so I won't be able to hook it up. I hope I can, because I won't really be using the loader anyway. But yeah, of course I picked up the heat houser about a week after I went and cut up some barn steel and made covers for the sides of the engine, but that's how it goes. What else? If I get time, I'm going to try and put the tire chains on this thing too. And yeah, I guess that's about all for that. Hadn't put a video out in a little while, so just figured I'd show you what the heck I'm up to.